welcome. Meet Ooni's first all-electric pizza oven, Ooni Volt 12. I'll begin this video with a quick run-through of some key features, and then I'll show you how to use your Ooni Volt to make incredible pizzas, indoors or outside. Let's get started. First things first, this is what you'll receive when you order an Ooni Volt. Inside the box you'll find the oven itself, a custom-made cordiorite baking stone, the Ooni Volt 12 Essentials Guide Manual and Warranty. Don't forget to download the Ooni app and register your oven to get your warranty extension. The majority of packaging in the box is recyclable or compostable, so please recycle or compost it if you can. Take your Volt out of its packaging and put it on a stable, level surface with enough space for the door to overhang when open. An Ooni table, kitchen counter, or wood or metal surface is ideal, but we don't recommend using your oven on plastic or glass tabletops. The Volt has 4 non-slip feet to keep it steady and protect the surface underneath. Then, with 2 hands, insert the baking stone carefully into the oven cavity, where you'll notice the built-in temperature sensor on the left-hand side of the interior. When using Ooni Volt, make sure you give it plenty of space, and don't set anything flammable on top or beside it. If you're cooking outdoors, it's important to use a grounded weatherproof extension cable rated for the oven's power supply. Plug Ooni Volt in and flip the on-off switch on the right side of the pizza oven to the on position. The standby button on the door will light up. Press it and you'll hear a power on sound. And the light inside the Ooni Volt will illuminate. You're officially ready for action. Before making pizza for the first time, you want to run your oven at top temperature for 20 minutes without cooking. This will burn off any oils or residue left over from the manufacturing process. Let's have a closer look at the Ooni Volt. On the right-hand side, you'll notice an on-off switch that powers up your oven and puts it into standby mode. You'll also see a touch-sensitive standby button on the front left of the oven door for use when you want to start making pizza. Take a minute to familiarise yourself with the time, temperature and balance dials on the door. The timer dial can be used to more accurately measure cooking times. You can set the timer between 30 seconds and 20 minutes by rotating the dial clockwise. As the timer runs down, the light band around the dial will get smaller. When the time ends, you'll hear a tone. You can adjust the temperature dial to suit the style of pizza you're making. Just turn the dial, choose a temperature setting, and push to confirm. You'll find a handy table with cooking temperatures and times in the Ooni Volt 12 Essentials Guide and on the Ooni app. Let's take a look inside. There are 2 heating elements in the Ooni Volt, one at the top and one under the baking stone at the bottom. Once you've reached the desired temperature, the balance dial shifts power between those 2 heating elements. There's also a light within the oven itself to give you a great view inside while it's in use, so you don't have to open the door to see how your pizza is cooking. You can cook almost any type of pizza in the Ooni Volt: Detroit, New York, and, of course, Neapolitan-style pizza. Ooni Volt will level up homemade and shop-bought dough, as well as pre-made pizzas. You'll find recommended temperature and time settings for many other types of pizza in the Ooni Volt 12 Essentials Guide. To begin cooking pizza, make a selection using the temperature dial and wait for the Ooni Volt to preheat. 2 illuminated numbers indicate your chosen temperature and the current oven temperature. You'll hear a tone when the oven reaches the preset temperature. That means it's pizza time! For a crisp, tasty pizza base, turn and retrieve with the Ooni perforated pizza peel. Depending on the style of pizza, you may need to rotate during the cook for an even bake. When making Neapolitan-style pizza, we recommend that you turn it every 20 to 30 seconds to ensure an even bake. To cook frozen or chilled pre-made pizza, just adjust the temperature and time dials on the front of the Ooni Volt to match what you see in the instructions on the pizza packaging. These pizzas will benefit from the stone-baked base and the perfectly balanced heat inside Ooni Volt. The Ooni Volt comes with predefined balance settings, so you don't have to adjust this dial if you don't want to. Once your oven has reached your desired temperature, the balance dial will allow you to personalise your cook. Rotate the dial counterclockwise to send more power to the lower heating element for an extra crispy crust. For caramelised toppings, rotate the dial clockwise to send more power to the upper heating element. When you're happy with the balance you've chosen, press the balance dial within 5 seconds to confirm the settings. You won't be able to use the balance dial while Ooni Volt is achieving temperature. Ooni Volt features a boost function, perfect if you want to give your base a bit more heat.
Boost can be used to recharge the pizza stone between bakes, giving it that extra kick you might want.
To enable boost once your oven has reached temperature, turn the balance dial counterclockwise all the way around. When the icon starts to flash quickly, the boost function is started. The bottom icon will flash slowly, illustrating that boost is not available during this time.
When this icon stops flashing, the boost function is available for you to use again. You can cancel your boost at any time by pressing or rotating the dial.
When you're done cooking pizza, simply push the touch-sensitive switch on the door to turn off the oven. Wait at least 10 minutes for the fans to cool the electronics inside before you flip the switch on the side of the Ooni Volt to the off position. When the Ooni Volt has cooled completely, you can leave it on your kitchen counter or store it in a dry place until your next pizza day. If you've been using your oven outdoors, it should be brought inside to be stored. When you use the Ooni infrared thermometer to check the temperature of your oven, make sure you aim it at the middle of the baking stone. Don't launch Neapolitan-style pizza until you get a reading over 750 degrees Fahrenheit or 400 degrees Celsius. You can watch your pizza bake and rise thanks to the light inside and the glass door. This means you only have to open the door to rotate, keeping all of that important heat inside. If you've never made pizza in an Ooni pizza oven before, or if you're not using Neapolitan dough, you can launch your pizza into a slightly cooler oven. Your pizza bake time will increase, but the lower temperature will give you a little time to get used to cooking with Ooni Volt. If you want to experiment with different styles, or a pizza doesn't turn out as expected, you can use the balance dial to redistribute power between the upper and lower heating arrays. The upper heating array sits at the top of the Ooni Volt so it cooks the pizza toppings. The lower heating array sits under the baking stone so it cooks the pizza base. Turning the balance dial clockwise, to the right, makes the lower heating array cooler and the upper heating array warmer. Turning the dial counterclockwise, to the left, makes the upper heating array cooler and the lower heating array warmer. If the base looks burnt but the toppings are perfect, there's an imbalance between the top and the bottom array. To fix this for the next cook, turn the balance dial one step to the right to increase the heat coming from above and reduce the cook time. Your Ooni Volt needs very little maintenance. In fact, it almost cleans itself. With that said, there are a few things you can do to keep your oven looking great and ready for use.
Your pizza stone might pick up the odd mark or bit of burnt flour, but that's totally normal, and it's usually temporary and you can continue to cook on it with no issues. To get rid of baked-on residue, all you have to do is run your oven at top temperature for 30 minutes. Then, sweep any remaining food debris off the pizza stone using your Ooni pizza oven brush. When the oven is completely cool and unplugged, gently remove the pizza stone with both hands.
Very carefully flip it over and reinsert it into the Ooni Volt, and, like magic, the heat of the oven will naturally clean the underside of the stone.
This is important. Your pizza stone is made of cordierite, which is extremely porous and absorbent. This is what gives your pizza that beautiful stone-baked base.
Never use water to clean your baking stone, or it could crack the next time you fire up your oven. Wipe out the inside of the cool and unplugged oven with a dry paper towel, and remove grease from the glass viewing window with a dry cloth. If the glass viewing window is really cloudy, wait for the oven to cool completely and clean it with warm soapy water, and dry it thoroughly with a clean dish towel. Finally, run a damp cloth over the outside of the Ooni Volt to wipe away dust and soot, and then dry it with a towel. That's it! We recommend keeping the Ooni Volt stored upright in a dry place indoors between uses. You can use the Ooni Volt 12 cover to keep it clean and dust-free. Just make sure you let the pizza oven cool down for at least an hour before putting the cover on it. Don't forget to register your new Ooni Volt 12 pizza oven at ooni.com/warranty to extend the guarantee. You'll find your serial number on the box and under the oven itself, but always remove the stone before checking.
You'll also find a handy link to download the Ooni app on the warranty card or on the front of the Essentials Guide.
One last thing. As a certified B Corp, we're careful about our footprint here at Ooni. Every year, Ooni contributes a portion of global revenue to social and environmental causes through the Ooni Impact Fund. Our dedicated regenerative business team works tirelessly to measure, reduce, and ultimately neutralise our carbon footprint. So far, we've planted more than 4 million trees via a partnership with Eden Reforestation Projects, and we're only getting started. If you have any questions, get in touch with us online or on social media. Have fun, and remember, the secret to making great pizza is to make more pizza.